Kaiju Multiverse had an update yesterday, adding a new map and a new character, Mega Charzillion. Now, I do in this video want to talk about both these things, what I do and what I don't like overall about the update, and how next week Shimo and Scar King are releasing on the 20th and on the 21st. Before I do talk about Shimo and Scar King, I do want to talk about overall the good changes of this update. There are a lot of good things in this update, but the one thing I did really enjoy was the weather effects. You're going to be light rain, heavy rain, a storm, a snowstorm, a sandstorm, and you can change the time of day. I quite like this, because it made Kiryu look better, and made the city also look better as well. And I was a huge fan of this, because this was something I loved to use in Kaiju Horizon. So getting that option of customization to your world was huge. And then you have the city destruction, which I did really like, because I like it when the buildings would flash a little bit. It reminded me of Godzilla PS4, and when you would break the buildings, they would sink into the ground. Reminded me of the Pipeworks games I used to play back on the PS2. So I did really enjoy seeing that. I also find the map itself to be really beautiful and really well designed as well. I think the mountain looks great, and in a way, it kind of reminds me of Age of Titans in a similar sense. How, like with the ocean reminds me of early Age of Titans. I remember playing Age when it first came to the consoles. So this is what it kind of reminds me of, how there was like 3 different islands and they're kind of separated by water, similar to what we have now. But yeah, I really like it. I like how not only did the map grow larger, but the server grew larger. When I checked after my stream on Roblox, it said the server size was 20, but they advertised it as 25. I don't know if they changed it or if it's just a visual thing on Roblox. But still, the server size did increase. There was also a new UI change as well. I quite like this because on consoles, the previous UI, if you claimed your daily missions or playtime rewards, you could not press back, so you had to leave the game and join back. But with this new UI change, you're able to just claim your rewards, press back, and continue playing the game. And that's a huge improvement, and I love that. But this map has one huge flaw, and that is those bodies of water. I was in my live yesterday playing as Kiryu, a character with a swimming animation, and he could not push himself up out of the water to get onto land. That is a huge issue, because before the map change, I defended the water. I said, there are almost 0 situations to where you're fighting in the water, so it doesn't matter. However, now, when huge bodies of water are now one of the key parts of your map, fighting in the water is going to become inevitable at some point. And when you can't get out of the water, and when turning your character in the water is so frustrating, it's a bad thing. And I do hope they do plan on reworking or adjusting the swimming mechanics, because if they don't, even though the map is wonderful, the water will be the biggest downfall to it, and it will cause more harm than good. Mega Charzillion was the mystery character that was also hyped alongside the map. Everyone thought it was going to be Shimo or Scar King, but no, it was Mega Charzillion. What I will say on a positive note of Mega Charzillion, I like the concept of the character. I do think his design and idea is pretty cool, but his actual model and animations aren't so good. He is on the same level as Charzillion for me. I'm not a huge fan of him, but I can appreciate the vision. But let me know in the comments below what you guys thought. What are your thoughts and feelings on the update? And what do you hope to see from Scar King and Shimo releasing next week? And as always, I'll see you guys all later. Adios.